When she stepped in looking like a snack, man damn ready to attack. You know what I want, so give me that.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is 𝐶𝐿. This is my formal introduction because I have yet to complete an intro video for my channel. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for tuning into this tutorial. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Do look out though for another video that I'll be uploading this coming week. It's going to be a Q&A / get to know me / how to get a studio like this set up. Please subscribe, like, and please comment if you have any questions. Thank you. The yarn that I'll be using for this sweater is Loops and Thread Charisma yarn, which is a bulky yarn. And I'm going to be using a 6mm hook for the complete project. I'm starting off with the back panel and I'm creating a size small. Go ahead and create your slip knot and chain 35. This section that I'm doing now is going to be just 10 rows. So it's going to be here to here. And then I show you where I attach the yarn once we complete these 10 rows. Now to start off row 1, in the third chain from the hook, we are going to start off with a double crochet, and then we're going to complete 33 total double crochets for this whole row. So for a double crochet, you're now going to wrap the yarn around the hook, insert it into the chain, wrap the yarn around the hook again, pull through 2 loops, wrap the yarn around the hook again, and then pull through the remaining loops. We're now reaching the end of the row, and after you complete your last double crochet, you're going to go ahead and chain 1 and turn your work. We're now going to start off doing the rib stitch with double crochet. So in the back loop only for the whole project, in the back loop only, you're now going to do a double crochet. To start off row 1, you're going to wrap the yarn around the hook, insert it into the back loop only, pull through. Once you pull through, wrap around again, pull through 2, wrap it around again and pull through 2. And then you repeat this to complete the whole row. Here I am finishing up row 2. Once I'm done with row 2, I'm going to chain 1 and repeat this till I have a total of 10 rows. So off camera, I completed the 10 rows, and don't mind the additional rows at the end. I'm going to show you exactly what I did right now. The part that I'm now going to show you is how I attach the longer part of the back and complete the remaining rows on both sides. To start off, we're going to chain up 6, and then if for whatever reason you detach your yarn, reattach it now at the top of the row. Here I am just showing how it looks. I completed the other side off camera, but the same thing I'm doing for the side on camera is the same thing you're gonna do to the opposite side. Now that we have our chain 6, we're going to do the same pattern. Skip the 2 chains for the turning chain, and in the 3rd chain from the hook, you're going to start your double crochets. So we should have an additional 4 double crochets. For this whole row, we should have a total of 37 double crochets in the back loop only. At the end of the row, chain 1 and repeat. Double crochet in the back loop only, and do this for a total of 6 rows. So we've completed 1 row. Now for 5 rows, do the same pattern of double crochet in the back loop only with the additional 4 that we've added on. So you should be doing 37 double crochets for 6 rows. Now here I am, I took it off slow-mo, and I'm showing you how I'm doing the top of the back panel. Okay, so I'm going to complete the remaining 4 out of the 6 off camera, and then I'll meet you back once you're done doing both sides. Once you're done adding on the additional 6 rows, complete the same thing on the other side, like this picture. So in total, we should have 22 rows. So here I am counting the 10 in the middle, and the additional 6 on the right side, and the other 6 on the left side. So 22 rows of double crochet in the back loop only. Here we are beginning the front panel. You're gonna go ahead and create your slip knot and do a chain of 39. Complete your row of 39 chains, and in the 3rd chain from the hook, start off row 1 of 37 double crochets across the whole row. And then we're going to repeat this for 6 rows. And then I'll meet you guys back at the end of row 6. Here I am. I've done the 6 rows of double crochets in the back loop only. I end up cutting the yarn to reattach it. So go ahead now and cut off your yarn and fasten off. Now you want to go ahead and create a slip knot. I'm going to locate the 5th chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to attach our yarn here. Chain 1, and for the remainder of this row, do a double crochet. So start off with your double crochet in this same chain space, and then double crochet along the whole row. Okay, so remember to do it in the back loop only. Don't make the same mistake that I make. You're gonna see here that I realized it wasn't in the back loop, and then I take it out and I begin doing it in the back loop only. So yeah, don't forget. So for this row, you should have a total of 34 double crochets, and that's because we skipped 5 chains from the top. So unlike the back was 35 chains of double crochet. This side is 34 for a size small. So I'm going to put below all the details for this sweater. So make sure you check the description bar. So continue on, and once you reach the end, you're going to chain 1 and repeat. So this is now going to be the 2nd row of 34 double crochets. And we're going to do a total of 10, just how we did for the back panel. I'll meet you back at the top just to show you exactly how I do it. So I've done the additional 2nd row, or I should say the 12th row, and I'm just checking that everything is as it should be. Now, off camera, I'm going to complete the back panel. So you should have your 6 rows of 37 double crochets, and then after you attach your yarn, you should now have an additional 10 rows of 33 double crochets. There's going to be no need to attach the yarn once you've completed the 10 rows. You're just going to go ahead and chain up 7, and then in the 3rd chain from the hook, start your double crochets again, just how we did the back panel. And here I am. I've completed both panels, and I've attached it with single crochets at the top. I'm going to insert my video from the last sweater just to show you exactly how I attach the 2 panels together. Okay, the final stretch. To begin the sleeves, you're going to create your slip knot and go ahead now and do a chain of 54. So the pattern for the sleeves is pretty simple. In the third chain from the hook, you're going to go ahead and complete 18 half double crochets. So for the half double crochet, you wrap the yarn around the hook, insert the hook, and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. So repeat this for 18 half double crochets. Okay, I'm finishing up my last half double crochet. And now we're going to do the rest double crochets. Complete 34 double crochets in the back loop only. So the half double crochets are also in the back loop only. So I'm finishing up the first row. Then I'm going to chain 1, turn, do 34 double crochets in the back loop only, and then 18 half double crochets in the back loop only. And the purpose of the half double crochets is simply to make it a little tighter once you get to the bottom of your arm. So we're going to complete this same pattern for a total of 17 rows. And then you're going to repeat this and complete your other sleeve. Once you're done with the sleeves, attach the front and the back panel. So now we're going to mark off the area that we're going to be attaching the sleeves at. So it's going to be the 16th chain from the middle where you've attached the panel. So count 16, and with a stitch marker or with a scrap of yarn, mark off the 16th chain from the front panel and the 16th chain from the back panel, starting from the top. So now you want to go ahead and grab your sleeves. Here's one of mine, and I don't know if you see here, but this yarn ended up being two-toned, which I don't like. So you're going to create your slip knot and then attach the yarn from the back panel onto the sleeve, and just go ahead, mark off the middle of the sleeve, just so you get a rough idea of where you need to be once you reach the middle, and then begin your single crochets. So do this for both sides of the sleeve, and it should look like this, kind of like a cross. Now, the last part is to now single crochet this sleeve, and then go ahead and single crochet this side. I'm going to quickly show you all how I attach from the sleeve. And then I'm going to complete the rest off camera. So that completes this sweater. I'm going to show you how it ended up looking afterward. I think I might just write a pattern for this in multiple sizes. Once you have completed the single crochets and attached the sleeve and the side, this is how this sweater should look. So, if there's any questions, you can either comment below or you can direct message me on my Instagram at @HookedByKemi. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button and comment suggestions below.